These are the best planner tools for book lovers. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and if you are a book lover who also loves to plan, this video is for you. I'm going to share the best planner tools that will help you track your reading, stay organized, and make the most of all of those reading adventures. So, as always, I will link everything that I share with you down in the description box below. Otherwise, let's open the book and see what we discover. Okay, so if you love to read and you love to plan, it just brings you that much more joy to combine those two parts of your life. And having a section of your planner or a whole separate planner that is dedicated to kind of documenting and tracking your reading journey can feel really exciting and really motivating. So the first tool I want to talk about that is an essential planner tool for all of those book lovers out there would be that dedicated section, a dedicated reading planner or section in your planner. I have a book lovers insert and I use it as a section in my planner. I'm going to turn back here to my reading section. This is a new thing for me that I'm starting. I'm getting back into reading, and I love this particular insert because it's a pretty thick insert. There's a ton of pages in it, and you're able to kind of pick and choose what works for you and your reading journey. So you don't necessarily have to have a whole separate, really thick planner. You can just have a few pages that are fun to track. Here's the ones that I chose to pop into my planner. I have the book tracker. This is going to allow me to kind of track the days I read in a particular year or month. This, for some of y'all, would not be enough for even 1 month. For me, this is going to be just fine for a good long while because I read as much as I can, but I also find it kind of difficult to find the time sometimes. So we have the book tracker, the upcoming releases. I think it's so exciting to build anticipation, especially for a series you love or an author you love when you know that they are going to be releasing a new book. So tracking that in your planner, knowing that, hey, this July, a favorite author is releasing a new fantastic summer read, it just gives you something to look forward to from a book and reading perspective. Also, creating some bucket lists. I'm looking forward to setting this up and listing out some must reads for the spring and for the summer specifically. And I would love to hear your recommendations below. I'm definitely looking for some lighthearted, fun reads that just kind of take me away from the stress of the world. So if you have recommendations for spring bucket list books that I just need to give a try, then I would love for you to drop those down below. So other pages that I'm including in my reading section in my book lovers insert, a section for writing favorite quotes because words really mean a lot to me. And I think sometimes we have those quotes that jump out of books that just grab onto us, and I want to save those throughout the year. And then reading tracker. I'm pretty pumped about this to jump in and start actually tracking the days I read. I find that when I have a tracker of some sort, it starts to have a little bit of a snowball effect, meaning as soon as I start to see this start filling in, I just want to fill it in more and more. It's very motivating for me to just track how my reading is going, how many minutes, how many pages, things like that to see what I can get done in a month, in 2 months as the year goes. So that's the reading tracker. I have several pages of that. And then I think this is what the hardcore book lovers actually really enjoy filling out. And that would be a book review, having a little picture of your book, a section for the title, genre, author, publisher, date started, date finished, and then doing a little summary. I think this is so fun. It really is a great way to end reading a book, a great way to reflect on it, and a great way to track your reading through the year so you can start to see some trends. What are the types of genres you're liking? What are you not liking? What authors are jumping out to you? It's just a wonderful way to track those things. Then we have additional book trackers that we can use throughout the year, reading goal trackers. I love, love, love using these as motivational tools and just ways to see what happened that year in my reading. The book lover insert available over in my shop at scrappywife.com also has some fantastic pages, a reading challenge. Maybe you're not sure where to even jump in. If you're like me and reading has been a challenge in the past, these are some ideas to get you going on some different types of books. Then you have Bookish Bingo. And it's just such a fabulous way. There's also some additional pages in the insert that I did not include in my planner, but pages to keep track of those books that you're borrowing from others, books that you are lending out to others, books that you want to read, all of those different things. It's fun to create a section in your planner, whether it is that you are just grabbing 1 or 2 pages and popping it into your regular planner, or if you decide to put together a whole other separate planner, a book lovers insert of some sort is a fantastic way to kind of kick off your reading and planning journey. Okay, the second essential tool that you're going to need as a book lover is going to be a high quality pen and a highlighter. And this is where it's going to get a little bit controversial because I feel like we all have different pens that we love. I'm going to share with you my 2 very favorite pens. These are going to be great for filling out all of your book trackers, for underlining, writing notes in the margins of your books, adding it, all the things. This is going to be fantastic. So for underlining specifically, actually, I know it seems weird that I would have a favorite like underlining pen. I love the Sharpie S Gel and I like it in 0.7. That is a nice thick pen. Let me just show you on one of these pages. Oh, I don't want to write on this page. Maybe I'll just underline right here. This is a nice thick underline. It just flows really well. I love, love, love the color of black. I know that sounds so silly, but if you are a planner person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Sharpie S Gel is such a beautiful pen. Now, I don't prefer to write a ton in this. This one, like I said, is kind of my line pen for underlining, for boxing and bracketing. I think it works so, so well. The S Gel in 0.7. Then my go-to writing pen for all the things, and writing in all the sections of my planner, writing reviews and notes and marking up the books. That's going to be the Zebra Sarasa Mark On, and it is in a 0.5. And I love this pen so much. I buy it in bulk multiple times a year because it just writes so beautifully. It is the most gorgeous, the most gorgeous. Let me see. Let me go ahead and write in one of the books that I'm reading right now. It is called Let Them. Some of you guys may have read this one as well. Mel Robbins. And this pen, it writes so smoothly. It's like the perfect thickness in the 0.5. It is my go-to pen and I cannot recommend it more. So these are the 2 go-to pens. Then we all know that a big part of reading is highlighting. And you have to have some mild liners. I tend to go with the lighter colors in my highlighting for highlighting purposes. I have all of the mild liner colors, but I use the lighter ones when I'm actually highlighting. And you can use the highlighters for different reasons. You might have color coding for different genres or moods, maybe different ratings. You're going to use these to color code. Having these on hand in your pencil pouch or in your pen pouch for your book planner, that's going to be really, really helpful. So pick up some of your favorite mild liner colors, be consistent with those colors as you're working in your planner, and then your favorite pens. If you have a different pen that is your go-to, let us know down below. Let's have some pen debates. And of course, I only write in the black pen when I'm actually doing some serious writing. If you're a blue pen person, also let us know down below. All right, another essential tool for my book lovers out there, that's going to be sticky notes and page tags. So these are fantastic. I'm not real picky on my sticky notes. I'll be honest. I just collect all the little sticky notes from different boxes and things like that. These are perfect, obviously, for jotting down notes on the pages of your books, especially if you don't want to write in the book, for book club, for just notes that you're going to want to put into your planner later, just jotting it down and sticking it in. Hello, we use them as bookmarks all the time. Post-it notes as bookmarks, that's kind of my go-to. Just having a stack next to my bed where I'm reading so that when I lose a bookmark, which I do all the time, I have another one kind of ready to go. Love, love, love having those on hand. Also, page tags. These are fantastic, especially if you are reading for certain themes or tracing certain characters through a book, and it might be really confusing to see where they are and how they're coming in and out of the story. Choosing a color for a specific theme or character, something that you're looking at, can be really helpful to flag the side of the book. And just having these like in your toolkit that you have when you're reading can be really, really helpful, especially, like I said, if you are prepping for a book club, or even just you're wanting to trace some stories through an extended series to see how something evolves. That's where you're really like getting into the meat of the book, and having some tools on hand like the post-its and the page tags can help you kind of connect the dots. All right, and the last essential tool that I have to share with you for all those book lovers, you got to have the stickers. Am I right? Like, book stickers, they are so lovely and wonderful. And so I picked out some of my favorites and thought I would just share with you. Kelva Plan has a few different book loving planner sticker books. She has Reading Basics Volume 2, you guys. This one is so cute, and it covers like a lot of different styles. There's some that are more whimsical with the color, a little bit more fun and bright. This one I feel like is a little bit of like a seasonal reading one, which I totally dig. So, and it has some great trackers in it. There's also botanical books, which I'm in love with, and I feel like I could use this one. Look at this. Can you even? I feel like I could use this one so much, and this is the one I'm probably going to use to decorate some of my insert here as I get ready for using it. It has all the functional boxes. This one's really good. Botanical books, one of my favorites. And then we have the Bookworm series from Wrong Wrong. And I've had all the Bookworm. This is Bookworm Volume 1. It was bright colors, super fun, some fabulous trackers. This book belongs to. Then we got a little darker, a little bit more fall with Bookworm Volume 2, which I loved. I think everyone goes nuts for these Bookworm books. Like, I don't know that we can have enough of the Bookworm books. They're so nice. And people are using them up, it's one of those books like you're going to use up the sticker book. Bookworm Volume 3 had more of like a romantic feel, a little more Jane Austen-esque, and we had some the Harry Potter one is next, but we had just a little bit more Gilmore Girls in this one. This one was so pretty, and some junk journal finishes, which I loved. Bookworm Volume 4, this is the one that totally reminds me of Harry Potter. It has some of those, like, I don't know, I just think the clothes, the books, you see some owls in here mixed in. It had Gilmore Girls and Harry Potter all over it, which was super cool. And then Bookworm Volume 5, the newest one, definitely a very romantic feel, cuddled around the fire. Think like Little Women a little bit. So beautiful. Love all of the Wrong books. So those are some fun. They give you that. This is a fun way for book lovers to bring in their love of books into their regular planner as well. Maybe you're like, I love reading, I love books, but maybe I don't want to have a separate reading log. Maybe I don't want to do all of that. But decorating with the book stickers, that is kind of bringing those two loves together anyway. So this is fun to decorate pages in your planner, to decorate your book trackers, to do all those things. Grab yourself some amazing sticker books that are all in fun book themes. All right, I really hope that seeing some of these different things inspired you to connect your two passions of reading and planning and to put together something really special. Like I said before, I will have these items linked down below, including the book lovers insert. I have it available in multiple sizes over in my shop. So if you like this, the grande size, which fits a classic happy planner, I also have the tall size, which is much smaller and works with a mini happy planner, great for on the go. And then if you need all the room to write, if you want to write lots and lots, then perhaps the venti size is best for you. And that is the larger size that fits in a big happy planner. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Don't forget to drop your book recommendations down below. Leave some book recommendations, grab some from your fellow subscribers, and let's have some fun conversations in the comments. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon group. It's just such a fantastic group of creative people. If you are looking for a place to connect with other creatives, to get some extra content and inspiration, Patreon is the place to be. You can head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.